Guys, how you doing? This is G Love Koi from Colossal Koi, and man, I got a leak in one of the pools that the Shiros is in. It had a leak, but now it's starting to just kind of really constantly leak down. Let me spin you around and tell you what the scenario is with this one. Okay, guys, if you can see that water under there. So the pool is low. So what I'm doing is I'm draining it down into there. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna drain it down. I got another pool that I was raising half of the Shiros in, so this way I can just call through them again and pick the Shiros out. And I will just use the one bigger pool, which is bigger than this one. I think this is about 1,200 gallons. The other one's probably about maybe about 2,000 gallons or so. But let you kind of look at something that's in there. You can see them in the green water, but they have been growing. I really wanted to just raise these in here, but the water keeps going down too low and stalling out the pump. So we'll go in that pool and we'll just kind of see what happens in there. But seems like there's some pretty decent ones in here. And it's always more than you think most of the time anyway. So try to get closer up. So basically you'll get another call in, which is, I guess, always good, right? So, and we can pick up the Kahaku looking ones again. This will be the third calling on this one. It's been called through twice. So yeah, so I'll hit you guys up once I get them all out of here, and we go from there. Okay, guys, I got it drained down, and believe it or not, I got them all out that I can see without even getting in with my suit. I was able to kind of all came to one side because it drained. It's lower on this side, so they kind of came to one side, and I was able to just go around the pond, the pool, and scoop them out. So that's a good thing. We got them all in here. I got the oxygen tank running. We'll start to get them in some clear water, so maybe I'll let you see them before I put them into the bigger tank. So I'll hit you right back once I get them over there, and then we'll get them in some clear water, and we'll take it from there. Okay, guys, I got it over here. I'm still working with one finger, with the one finger missing right now. So, but I managed to get all this over here. This is the tank I'm gonna put them in. Remember, this is the second half of the Shiros, where I stashed at 14, 1,200, something like that. 1,000, I think it may be. But this is where I stashed them at. So we're gonna put them in here because that pool is definitely leaking. We got them in here. I'll put some in this clear bowl so you can kind of see what they're kind of turning out to be. Let's see, let's grab a few. Nah, the water ain't as clear as I would like for it to be. You can really see them. Can't see them that good in the green water, but at the end of the year, we'll get a clear look at them. At the end of the season, rather. But let's see. Wow, look at this dude. He didn't grow at all. Look at that. He didn't grow not one bit. But some are huge. Especially those Benny Boy things. Ah, bugs. Bug, bug, bug. But yeah, maybe I may count them. Maybe I may not even count them. I would have liked for you to see them in some really, really good water. Let me see what I can do. I'll hit you guys back in a second. Okay, guys. I got some in clear water. I took some water out the greenhouse. One of the greenhouse tanks, and where I kind of store a little bit of water at. for emergency purpose where there's no chlorine and it's been sitting up for weeks and months. So, yeah, just give you a look at some of them. Um, Definitely, I can say my synopsis on definitely calling through these fish have been, oh man, it's just been such a big improvement on the results of the fry. Um, I'm finding myself having better looking ones and bigger at this time. Normally, last year my fry be so small when I bring them in at the end of the year. They be like that small one down. It's a small one in here, like I'll show you, like the really really small ones. They normally would be that size at the end of the season when I bring them in. That size right there. They normally be that that small versus a bigger size to take off with. So, and you're gonna get some shoals and different types of weird and wonderfuls. But see that small one? That's normally what size I would be at after the full season. Because a lot of the fry get eaten by the red ones or orange ones or white ones, the Shiro Mujis. Some get through. It takes a few callings to get rid of all of them, but definitely I'm seeing better results, way better results this year. Less fish, but more quality, which is what we like. I don't know, guys. You tell me what you think. That's not all of them. I just kind of wanted to grab some and put them in clear water because I'm actually putting them in here. Um, I wish I could really keep them in the tank that they were in. That way I have less in the tank and they have better chance of reaching their potential by the end of the season. But that tank is just leaking too much and down too fast. So we'll put them in this 2,000 gallon tank, maybe 2,000 gallons, somewhere up in there. We'll put them in there and let them get another month and a half or two out here growing in green water. So yeah, guys, just wanted to show you some of the red ones and white ones that got through the calling. And it's calling number 3. So look how big those guys get versus the Shiros. So just separating them a little too, so you can kind of see what's going on here. So before I put them in the other tank, I'll go through them all. Okay, guys, this is what I got thus far for the season. This is the Shiros. Well, I don't look like Showas to me, actually. Some of the really good Shiros that kind of stick out to me. And those are the non-keepers.